Over the last years, right, there's been a growing concern about how women can get back their, pre-pregnancy body when they have delivered. So ever since I wrote my meal plan for African moms and babies book, I've had consultants, I've had postpartum mothers send me requests and DMs asking how they can get back their body 6 weeks into postpartum, and how they can just get back their groove and get their body all looking sweet 16 and all very young. A lot of women have been so caught up with the societal web of, I need to get my body back, and this is why I am doing this video today, because I'm going to be sharing 5 things with you on how you can get your pre-pregnancy body back. But just before then, I want to encourage you to watch till the end so that you can get the juicy things that would make your body go back to what you have known it to be just before you were pregnant. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here I share my preconception journey and also share mental health tips that promotes the mental health of mothers, parents, and women who are planning to have a baby. So if you can go through my previous videos, you can see videos on dealing with uncertainties, dealing with anxiety, different videos that will just promote your mental health, how you can stay grateful, how you can practice the act of gratitude. These are videos that I'm going to share the link in the description button where you can connect with. Also, regarding my meal plan book and for African moms and babies, I published it sometime in October last year, and I'm going to share a link with you with over 1,000 views, as I mean to say, of that book, with 5-star reviews of how the book has helped them choose the right kind of meals to eat, learn how to wean for their babies, learn the new meals to introduce, especially when they are considering introducing solids. There have been several miraculous reviews from that book, and I'm going to share the link with you in the description button for you to go ahead and purchase it. The ebook is selling for a very affordable price of just 2,000 naira. So you would click the link and you will be able to get it. So let's dive right into what you can do to get your body back in shape after you have delivered. Are you ready? So yes, before I say what I want to say about getting your body back, I want to establish the fact that there has been there's been societal pressure on women. Even me, as a person, I sometimes get caught up in it, but I had to unlearn it as a perinatal mental health practitioner, as someone who will provide care for women. I had to unlearn it, and because I have now unlearned it, now I am now conscious and now point a lot of people around the society towards what they are doing to trigger a mental health disorder, trigger a mental health problem among women who just delivered. Because most of the time, what is most common is postpartum depression, and there's so many things that can trigger it. And one of the things is body imaging issues, and these are the things that the society does not know. So I get caught up in sort of like what I would consider arguments, not necessarily arguments. I just try to point it out, and sometimes there are emotions everywhere, and people are like, you're too sensitive, or why are you always sensitive when it has to do with anything that concerns women? And I'm like, this woman just gave birth. These people who actually give these comments probably has never given birth before. Amen. They have never had a baby before. So when they see a woman with a protruding stomach, a woman who has 5 children, and they are like, they will name it, they will label it, give it a name. And this pressure has made women want to get back their weight. And sometimes even women themselves have put their pressure on themselves. So there is a growing thing about, 6 weeks postpartum body. People post it and they just, sort of like pressure other people. And sometimes a lot of people don't have the mind of their own, right? So when they see that, they want that, which is even normal for every human being. When you see those social media boards and what is trending, you want to be like that. You want to have that shape. Everybody wants it. Me, I want it. I want my stomach to be flat or looking very shapy and all of that. But these are societal pressures, right? And sometimes it's important that we keep a healthy weight, but let us do it for our health, not necessarily because we want to fit into a societal box or fit into a societal expectation, but because a healthy weight is very, very important, especially if you're planning to have another baby or if you have a health condition. So you must keep a healthy weight, and you must consider eating right. So yes, I'm going to dive right into 5 5 reasons. Number 1, you have to first understand. Number 1, oh, please pay attention. You have to first understand that you just gave birth to a whole human being. Guys, you did not vomit the human being. Really, it took 9 months. You had body changes. Your breast had probably started growing bigger than the way your stomach grew. Your butt had gone bigger, So first of all, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. Yes, that's the first thing. And sadly and truthfully, this is one of the things that a lot of women don't know. You have to be kind to yourself. That's the number 1 thing. Number 2, you have to forgive yourself for the days that you make mistakes, or for the days that you indulge in meals unnecessarily than you should, and then resolve in your mind to always go and try again. The next day, make up your mind and say, you know what, I'm going to try again. I didn't do this week, I'm going to try it next week. I didn't do this today, I'm going to try this tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I do this. So always resolve with yourself. So number 1, understand that you gave birth to a human being and your body might never be the same again. Number 2, be kind to yourself and resolve to try again when you have fallen short of your goals. Number 3, which is one of the very most important things that a lot of people don't know. We are 70% of what we eat. And this is why I'm encouraging you to go ahead and purchase our meal plan book for African moms and babies, where I shared 100 varieties of different meal types that you can access that are healthy for your pregnancy and your postpartum journey. So if you're a postpartum mother, I shared varieties of different meal types for you that you can use. And then I also shared some information with you that would help you, twist your mind, entirely change your mindset that is attached to food, because some of us have a certain attachment to food. So that way you would understand that, it's not because you're pregnant and you're eating the way you're eating. It's just because your mindset and attachment to food has a certain, frequency that has been, infused into your mind over the years. So now, saying that 70% of what our body is what we eat. So you have to be consistently intentional about the kind of meals that you eat. Always ask yourself, how is this food going to help my liver? How is this food going to help my intestines? How is this food going to help my kidneys? How is it going to? So pay attention to the reaction to the meals that you eat. So you have to consider cutting down, because in Nigeria, if you're watching this and you're not a Nigerian, but mostly in Nigeria, most of our meals, and in Africa, is carbohydrate infused. Even the protein meals that we claim to have are infused with a little bit of carbohydrates. So you have to be intentional. So even if you're going to be eating carbs every time in your meals, you have to be able to cut it down in a way that allows you infuse other healthy meals like protein, minerals, vitamins. You can also even consider taking some supplements for the meal types that you're not having in your meals. Now, do not eat food filled up with so much salt and spicy food and all of that, because it's just going to, yes, it's tasty for the taste bud, but it's just going to add more problems to you. And if you have a risk of hypertension, diabetes in your family, it can put you at risk of more of getting down with it faster than you should. So you must be able to count your calories. You must be able to determine what you are eating at every time. You can't be eating fufu in the morning, noodles in the afternoon, gari again at night. No, you have to cut down on your carbs and consider that whatever you eat, you're 70% of it. The number 4 thing that you have to do, which is also very important, I encourage a lot of women to do this, is slightly light exercises on one spot every morning. So even if you do it for 10 minutes, you gradually grow into it to 20 minutes to 30 minutes to 40 minutes. If you want to increase it to 1 hour, you can just do it on one spot. You go on YouTube right now, you can see different home encouraging exercises that you can do alongside with people, and just on one spot dance, or for every chance you get, just make sure that you move around on one spot. Even if you are just 2 weeks into postpartum, you can just move your body around at every slightest time and try as much as possible to just move your body a little bit, just the way you would want to. Exercises can help Yes, it doesn't help as much as the kind of food that we eat, but it can help you promote your mental health. It can give you a sense of fulfillment that you've done something for the day, and also can help you keep your weight. Imagine that you are eating healthy and you're now adding exercise to it. Tell me how your body will not get back to size. Before I mention the fifth thing, I'm going to have to say this. Somewhere I read that, some women said, tie your stomach, do this, that. I am here to remind you, I am not going to say you should not tie your stomach, but make sure you're not tying your stomach so hard that will damage the organs in your body. Please. And your body just went through sort of like trauma. So especially for women who did cesarean section, even women who had vaginal delivery or epidural, guys, your body just went through, a process that it has not experienced before. So you don't want to put it under another trauma. You don't want to do that to yourself. So instead of tying your stomach up, you can watch, which is the fifth thing now. You can make sure that you curb your late night eating. Yes, I know that you are not a breastfeeding mother. Sometimes you can have cravings at night, but you can take a step further, be intentional. When it's after 7 p.m., I would only drink water. I would only have something that is light in carbohydrate or sugar content, because what happens at night is that your metabolic rate reduces. Beyond the fact that yes, at night, food doesn't break down as fast as because the metabolic rate has come down. You have to understand that you are not active during the night. You're just on one spot. You're not going to go around your room moving from one place to another. Even when you're not sleeping, even when you're having insomnia, you already would stand up and start moving up and down. You probably lie down on your bed and toes around, and you are not active. So the food that you've eaten will just go there and sit down and only start metabolizing in the morning. And by that time, it has retained some lumps of food and just stays there. So you must understand that these are the 5 reasons why you can keep your weight and get your yummy body back, because this is important to you. So I know that you're going to do this, and if you have watched up until this point, it means this video is giving you value. When you like this video, when you share, engage by commenting, it gives other women the opportunity to get this valuable content that I am sharing, that is helping you right now that you're watching. So what are you going to do for me? Help me like this video, help me share it. Please drop a comment whether you agree with what I'm saying. I want to know. Whether you disagree, I also want to know. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, I also want to know. Give it a dislike. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your questions. Tell me how I can do better on this video. Tell me what you want me to do differently, and I'm happy. Tell me it's a topic that you're interested in that you want me to talk about. And remember, guys, I am open to provide therapy for anybody, and in this video I'm going to share a link on how you can reach me and send me a private message and to book a session with me. And you have not watched my last video on before you pay for therapy and why therapy is a miracle to us in this generation. I want to thank you for watching up until this time. I will see you on the next. Bye.